Hello. I'm back again. Just did a video. I'm doing a second one for today. Trying to get as many videos as I can get out. And just did a video. I'm doing a second one. There you go. Had to mute that sucker off. See if anybody comes in and joins and see what slabs I got. Dun, 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 dun. That's the phone. Ooh, a lot of Instagram things going on. Let's see. Oh, I see people coming in. Z Collect, what is going on? Got a few minutes left on my lunch. All right. Thank you for coming in, Z Collect. Let's get started because at least you get to see something while everybody piles in. Doing a video. This is my top 25 signed slabs. A lot of people have been asking me to do top 25, top 50 books, slabs, and whatever. So I figured I'd decide to do signed slabs first. So I went through my collection, and I actually have 25 signed slabs. So I kind of put them in alphabetical order, so it kind of makes it easier to, to see what I got. So we're gonna get going, even though two people watching, but Z Collect's on his lunch, so appreciate for being here. Again, the open invite, anybody wants to get on. This one, Amazing Spider-Man. What's up, Captain Comics TMC? Thank you for coming in. This is Amazing Spider-Man #1. Book came out September 18th. It is signed by Greg Horn on 8/19/18. It's a Horn variant cover. Amazing Spider-Man 802 Comic Mint exclusive. It's a Greg Head cover. So here you go. It's a 9.8 white pages. Signed by Greg Horn himself. It's an exclusive. See Greg Horn's name right there. Comic Mint exclusive. I bought this like this. I didn't get it signed, so in 9/8. So I got that one. Thank you, man. TFC, I love you too. All right, so that's that one. And again, this is alphabetical order. I kind of did it that way. So here's another Amazing Spider-Man. This is number 799. This is June 18th. This is signed by Frank Cho on 3/19. This is Cho variant cover A. In the book, it has Human Torch, Spider-Man, who is actually Miles Morales, Silk, Clash, Anti-Venom, and Red Goblin appearance, Frank Cho Art.com exclusive book. That's in the box show. What's going on, man? Thank you for swinging by. So there it is. There's Frank Cho's signature. Here's the back. As you can see, this is a Frank Cho exclusive book. This one I did get signed. I was there for a signing for Frank Cho. I got this at, if I believe, Big Apple Con. I got it signed by him. So that's Frank Cho exclusive book. 9.8 white pages on that. All right, coming up next. Thank you. Nice book. Coming up next, we're going to the Avengers. This is going to be number 143. This book came out in January of 1976. It is signed by George Perez on 5/18/19. In the book, it has Rawhide Kid, Two Gun Kid, Kid Colt, Pasty Walker, Kang, and the Immortal appearance. Here it goes. This is a 7.5. It is white pages, signed by George Perez. Yes, I got this book signed by George Perez at East Coast Comic Con. Yeah, these are strictly from my PCs. Signed books. Yeah. I only got 25. I just started getting signed books. I just started getting into it again. So I don't have too many. So yeah, that's the reason why it's gonna be on the PC. I mean, if I do, I did sell some signed books on my auction. I sold some Guardian of the Galaxy, where you're gonna see one that I had one left, and a Wolverine one. I don't even know if I pulled out the Wolverine one. Hey, J Hood, what is going on? So that's George Perez signature right there. Here's the back with the Evil Knievel. If you guys remember, I used to have one of those when I was a kid. And George Perez, 7.5. And I got East Coast Comic Con, George Perez. Lucky for me, the only George Perez's ones I got is that day. All right, coming up next, another Avengers. This is number 144. Came out at February 76. Signed by George Perez on 5/18/19. Pasty Walker becomes Hellcat. Squadron Supreme appearance and Two Gun Kid cameo. There you go. So here she becomes Hellcat. George Perez signature, 144. It came out of 5.0. Would have been nice to 6, but I don't know. Probably, probably needed a cleaning. Maybe would have got to it by the looks of it. Pressing definitely would have got that. I could see why that's a 5 from the ripples on top. I didn't get it pressed. I should have got this one pressed. Or maybe I did or didn't. I don't know. 5.0. So there you go. Alrighty. So 25. I actually have 25 signed slabs. That was number 4. Number 5. I have another Avengers Forever, number 11. This book came out November 99, signed by Kurt Busiek. 3/27/15, white pages. Avengers Forever. I believe this is a 12-book series. I believe there's 4 covers of number 4, and I think 2 covers of number 1. So even though it's 12 books, it takes you about 15 books probably if you had the whole thing. And this is the back, which is pretty awesome. I love the series because the back and the front, they did a lot of artwork in the front and the back of the series. So that's pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Metaphorical? I haven't got a slab yet. I want to get one. Can't decide what to get first. Well, maybe you get one of your own books signed slab. See who's at a con. See if you got any books from that artist, and and pick something out that you would like to see signed. That you want to keep in your collection and get it signed. That's my opinion. So, Avengers Forever. I got all 12, but this is the only one I got signed that, so it's a 9.8 pages. I bought this one like this. People guys gonna love the next 2. All right, next one coming up. Batman number 614. This came out in June of 2003. Signed by Jim Lee himself. White pages, Harley Quinn and Joker appearance. If you guys don't know. There you go. Signed by Jim Lee himself. All right. You can see Jim Lee's signature right there in silver. I got this signed by Jim Lee at Big Apple Con on that day where he signed it, 2003. I got him signed at back then in 2003. He wasn't charging a dime. Get this thing, 2 books. It was 2 items limited per person. And he ain't charge a dime. Now he's charging over $50 per item. So imagine, I got this for free, and it came back a 9.6. It would have been nice at 9.8, but I got a 9.6. Let's see. Chat's going pretty fast. Let me go hit the chat because it went blue by me so quick. All right, Metafocal. All right, Wilbert, thank you for coming down. Mark, Net, what's going on? Not talking boom. All right, so everybody's talking. So yeah, even got the CGC thing that they gave in there. Still have it from back in the days. All right. Coming up next, Batman number 615 came out in July 2003. A Jim Lee signed book, 9603. Batman reveals identity to Catwoman. Hush reveals as Harvey Dent, Nightwing, Riddler, and Joker appearance. This one came back at 9.4. I like this cover with Batman and Nightwing running a cover. That is badass. But damn, a 9.4, killing me. It killing me. And these were brand new books back then. And I got a 9.4 and a 9.6. Ain't that horrible? That's just a killer to get a Jim Lee book like that. But my Jim Lee, those are the only two I got from Jim Lee. Let's see what's going on. Just got back in from town. I had to check on my family. On the top, I didn't have a computer like 11 days ago. Yeah. On the average, it costs a slab a book. What's the average of slabbing a book? Well, these days, you go to the con. Of course, you have to pay to get a con. So it costs you money to get into a con. And then if you're going to get a graded book through CGC, the artists, depending who they are, they charge you to get a sign. So now you have to pay for a signature. Then, of course, CGC, and I believe it's about around 25 to 30, I believe, to get a signed book. So it does, cost. Of course, like Metaphor says, you probably want to press and clean the book before you get it signed. So yeah, it's a lot of things you have to go through to get a signed book. So whenever you see on an auction somebody's putting up a signed book, especially if they went through the process of getting that book signed, they went through a lot. It took a lot of work to get to that point. So for a person who's on the auction have an opportunity to buy a book that's already signed, the legwork, everything has been done. So basically you're getting more of a discount, kind of paying a little less, or going through the hassle of getting the book signed, because people don't really realize how much work it really gets into to sign a book. If anybody out there wants to join me, please feel free. Tell me you're going to hit me an IG or say in the chat if you want to join in. I will send you a link. You could come on. We could talk about these slabs while showing them. And, if you want to ask questions, if you want to look at, have questions on the books that I'm showing you, feel free. I got 12 people watching. It's always nice to have somebody to come on anytime. So just let me know. All right. So like I said, I put these in alphabetical order. Next one that's coming up, it's Black Panther. This is volume number 2. And this is number 5. Volume 2 meaning it's the second series, not the first original series. That's how they determine it. This book came out in March of 1999, and this is signed by Christopher Priest on 3/21/16. J-Hood, I'm working on listening in. Otherwise, no problem, J-Hood. It's okay. I just throw the open invite out there for anybody coming on, because sometimes there's people out there probably want to get on for the first time, just to get everybody else. So here's the book. There's a signature right there. Look, even put 2016. Let me just take out plastic. Makes it a little, not all the books I can get out because they're all taped up, but this one got milk. There you go. I collect the volume 2 Black Panther series also. I also have some of the first series. But the second series artwork came out really, really good. So, in the storyline. So I got that one. I'll put this away. Might as well just slow it down a little bit, casually go through these books. I don't want to go too fast. Maybe somebody wants to get on. Oh, I got to thank Jose Gonzalez for my cup. My cat. He does these cups. Probably want to hit them up, sell them up. And he could do different designs, so it's pretty cool. All right. Coming up next. All right. We're up to Captain America right now. Captain America number 110. This book came out in February of 1969. It is signed by Jim Steranko himself on 10/18/19. This is the first appearance of Benem Hydra, later become Viper, and this is the Hulk appearance. Wow. This came back in 8.0. This was press and cleaned, and I did get the signature. I got this at the Baltimore Con by Steranko himself. I am pleased with the 8.0. If I get, with me, anything that's a 12-cent book, if I get it 7 or higher, I'm happy with. Because, you know, here's the back. I got the 8.0, definitely got the 8.0 because of the pressing, and I got the pressing from Erod 212. He did the press on his book, and it came out really, really nice with the yellow popping. And I got to give credit for Serenko for using the green marker paint there. He does use different color markers for different books, so appreciate for him doing that. He says, okay, Metafocus to send them a link. Have the sit book, sure. Hold on a second. Where you may send the link to your IG, or do you have you gonna put your email address in thing? Let me know. Let's see. All right, so just tell me how you want to send the link. You want me to check the IG, or are you gonna send the link? I mean, your email here. J Hood says, I need to get a Serenko SIG. I don't even have one of his books. What? You don't even have a book to get signed by Serenko, or you don't have his SIG? I don't even have one of his books. You know, I don't know if J Hood saying he ain't got a book, or do you don't have a book signed by him? Hey, Tacoma, what's going on? Insanity. Been looking for an X-Men 50s. That's the first one. Come on. Where did he put it on the cover? All right, there's he's sending me the thing. Okay. Alrighty. Give me 1 second. I'm sending over a link. Remember, people, this is an open invite. Anybody can come on with chit chat, hang out, whatever the case may be. Alrighty. Okay, Marifoco, I sent you the link. J Hood, X-Men 50 meta, the green one with Polaris, neither one. J Hood, we have to do something about that, man. We gotta get you a book signed by Serenko. Somehow, some way, we gotta get you a book signed by him. Hey Murph, what's going on, man? How's it going? Thank you for coming by. So right now I'm showing my top 25 book slabs. CGCs. I just went through about 10 of them. So I'm just gonna wait for Metaphorical to come on. And then for the people jumping in late, I can go back and show the books that I showed already. I got 14 people watching. Thank you guys for coming in. I got people asking me to do these type of videos because everybody's dying to see what I have. Let's see. If it's a sale, we could talk. No, J Hood. It's not gonna be for sale, but I'm gonna, if you ain't got a book, then I know you need it. So I'm gonna probably go out and see if I can get your book signed by him, and then Hey, Joker M21, what's going on, man? What's going on? Again, this is open invite. 25 top slabs. Believe it or not, I got 25 slabs that are signed. I went through a whole bunch of them. Well, I went through some. Let me just go through the ones real quick before Metaphorical gets on. I had them in alphabetical order. These are the ones I showed already. All right. Amazing Spider-Man, 9.8, signed by Greg Horn. Comic Mint exclusive book. Frank Cho. This is number 799. Cover A. This is a Frank Cho exclusive book. What's that one? Avengers, 7.5, signed by George Perez, number 143. Guys, go check the read one. If it's for charity, then I need Sorenko too. Ha ha ha, Murph. You listen. J Hood doesn't got a book signed by Sorenko, but do you have a book signed by Sorenko? 144 signed by George Perez. If you got a book that a book that I can get, and you ain't got a signature from somebody, and if I go to a con and that person's there, I see what I can do for you. Just let me know, Murph. Amazing Avengers Forever, 9.8. This is signed by Kurt Busiek. Oh, I think he's on. Hold on, was that him? There he is.
What is up, my brother?
What's going on, man? Murs, we can always ask. Yeah, no problem. Batman, Punchline, Jim Lee. Back from what you call Big Apple is the other one. Jim Lee. Got that one.
He said if it's for charity, he needs one too.
Yeah, I know, but J Hood doesn't got a book. That's what I'm saying. I'll get him a book signed.
We might be able to talk J Hood.
I'll see what I'm trying. I might be, I don't know if it's possible, but I might be going to Heroes Con if it doesn't get canceled, and I believe he's there. So I'm gonna see if I can find a book for Sorenko to get signed, and then I'll send it to J Hood. I see the comic Don. What's going on, Perry? What's going on? So yeah, man, you said you got this book.
Yes, sir. I got a 6.5 though. I only got a 6.5 though.
6.5?
Yeah, that's the first Madam Hydra or whatever, right?
Yeah. It turns into Viper, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I got this pressing clean before I sent it.
Yeah, I didn't get mine.
This was in my personal collection, this book. I had this book for over 20 years.
Dude, that's a nice book, dude.
I
think that's going to see a little bit of growth too with once they relaunch Hulk and shit. So
yeah, well, Captain America was the first character I started with in comics back then, so this was like the main run that I did, and I believe I got from 100 to the end, like 450 at the end. I believe I got them all, if I remember right. So here's another book. Another Captain America. This is number 111. Came out March 69. Also signed by Sorenko on 10/18/19. It says this is the death of Steve Rogers' identity, Madam Hydra Viper's appearance.
Yes.
All right. So the cool thing about Sorenko, he uses different colors. As you can see, the other one he used green. This one he used blue. And this is tough because this is a white cover. So this is very tough to get a high grade. So a 7, I'm happy with.
Dude, that's a beautiful sig on that one.
Yeah, ain't it?
Yeah, dude. I think that's one of his best sigs that I've seen.
He and you notice that he tries not to sign like over anything. He tries to find an empty spot. He did it with the other one.
Yeah, he does a good job at like laying it out in like the negative space.
Yeah, it's right. He tries not to go anywhere. He tries to find like an empty spot, so which is cool. And again, he uses different color pens. You don't even have to ask him. He just already like automatically does it.
Yeah, dude.
This is
tough. That one right there, though, dude, I think is one of his like clearest. Dude, it like positioned well in relationship to like the image and everything. So, yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I got it at Baltimore Con. So, let's see. Let me go back to the chat. Sweet Say Wilbur says thank you. J Hood says it's one of the best. Ruben Nieves, what's going on? Thank you. Yeah, man. So I was happy. This one I got pressed and clean also by Erod 212. So definitely by cleaning and pressing it, I definitely got that nice 7. But this is a white cover. This is tough.
That's super hard in a 12 center, man.
Yeah, man. But it's again.
But that's Erod the God magic right there, man.
Oh, let me tell you, man. All right, here's another one. Here's the next one. All right. Another Captain America. This is number 113. Came out May 1969. Signed by Sorenko on 10/18/19. This is a classic cover. Madame Hydra, Viper, Nick Fury, the Avengers, Iron Man, Thor, Hawkeye, Black Panther, and Vision appearance.
Damn.
And you can see where he signed it again. Different color. Again, he tries to find a spot that, doesn't interfere with anything. So that's
nice.
A classic book there. That one only came a 6.5, a little low. I would have took the 7 on this.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I got a 7 on the white cover and a 6.5 on this, which
Hey, on those older books, if you get over like a 4, in my opinion, and it's a key and one that you're looking for, then you're doing well. As long as especially if it presents well. So
yeah, you know what I get bad luck in? My old X-Men. My old X-Men's are usually, they come a little lower than I expect, but I guess the X-Men's get around more, I guess. Go through more hands.
He's at the What's in the Box show is asking, is Captain America your favorite character?
Yes, that's my character I started with. My favorite character. I even got a magnet right here with him on it. So yeah, and I have this book. It's not signed, but I have this book. I believe 5.5. I won that one off Manny NYC because I had a 3.5 or 4, and I sold that one, and then I used that money to get the 5.5. So I, bumped up. All right.
Nice.
Recent book. If you guys don't know, I collect the front. This is Deceased number 3. This came out 9/19. This is signed by Derek Chu, 7/19 Comic Mint Edition with the Joker.
Nice.
And he signed it right there, right under his chin. Got that one. Bought that.
That's Bendis. Wait, who signed that one?
What happened?
Who signed that one? You said
Derek Chu.
Chu?
Derek Chu, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Derek Chu did the cover. That's him doing the cover.
Have you completed your run of those?
Nope. And if you check my IG, I just posted the issues number 2 that I just finished.
Nice.
So I finished 2 to 6. I'm working on 1. I'm getting close. And it took 21 books to finish number 2.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's the Common Mint edition. I got this one off eBay. The reason why is I didn't have the book. So I bought the book that I didn't have. Plus, I got it with a SIG. So I was like, hell. And the price was right. So I took it.
That's a twofer.
Yeah, man. It all went all the way around. I mean, I do have another Deceased books graded, but it's the blank black cover. There's nothing signed on it. What's up, Jigs? What's going on? Guys, if anybody wants to jump on, hang out with us.
The hardest part for me about doing like SIG books is that usually they're from my PC because like trying to get them graded after you get them signed is a gamey proposition. So unless you're doing them like boom, 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 or like right at the same time, then I kind of steer away from buying books that aren't for my PC that are signed.
Yeah. Like I said, half the books I got here, some are signed that I got signed. And some I bought, I didn't have the book, or I got them signed, or the deal was good. So I mean, like I said, I only got 25 signed slabs, so I just made my 25. So I mean,
nice.
So the rest on the floor here. I'm surprised. All right. Remember, they go in alphabetical order. All right. So this is Fantastic Four, number 178. This came out in January 1977. This is signed by George Perez on 5/18/19. In this book, you have the Frightful Four, Impossible Man, Thundra, and Tiger Appearance, President Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, and Ronald Reagan cameo.
Nice.
All right. 7-0. I anything with a 7 I could deal with. Anything with a 7. Anything lower, it kind of pisses me off. All right. Look at the back. All right. George Perez, man.
So is it just the number, or is it the way it presents as well?
What are you talking about? The way I like the 7s?
Yeah, like
Well,
so is the
yeah.
grade is the grade more important to you than the way that it presents? Like, would you rather have like a 6.5 that presented better than a 7?
Well, I no. The reason why is because I look at the book and I'm thinking it should be a 7. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Yeah, I
you
get
know that's what I'm saying. The way it looks, it says, oh, this has got to be at least a 7, at least. You know, when I get a
makes
six
sense.
five or whatever, but this is off white to white pages too. This is not even white pages, off white to white. So I don't even know if I even have a book that's even said cream. I have either off white or white pages, which is big plus.
Yeah,
But
most definitely.
again, this is one of my books that I had over in my collection for over 20 years. So imagine I had this book sitting in my long box. So
Get, getting shuffled around, man, for
yeah,
decades.
you got that right. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Yep, I see his book Solid Staples, not eaten up by bright colors. Yeah. What's wrong? I'm collecting Matina variants of the deceased. All right, there you go. If you go check my IG page, you're gonna see that I posted pictures of all my deceased books. I just finished issues from number 2 to 6. My IG page is BLC646. Hey Murph, thank you. Good stuff. Thank you. 7 Panther for life. Yeah, man. A set. I don't know. It's also a 7 makes it look cooler than the 6.5. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. A 7 like sticks out.
Boom.
Makes it like
That
it's
good
all,
round strong number.
yeah. And 8. I don't know. I think the solid numbers look better than the half. That half number makes it looks like it brings it down a little bit.
You like he couldn't decide whether it wanted to be a either or it just got caught
Right,
in the
exactly.
middle.
You're like in between. He's at a 6 or a 7. All right, here's a book that I sold 2 copies already. I had 3, and I got these signed at New York Comic Con. I kept the last one for myself. Guardians of the Galaxy #1, March 19. This is signed by Lucio Perillo, 10/5/19. Perillo's variant cover. Guardian of the Galaxy number 151. Unknown Comics exclusive glow in the dark cover.
Damn, that's a mouthful.
Yep. And there's a sig right there. And I sold the other 2 on my auction. And this is the glow in the dark. And you can't find the glow in the darks even on eBay. You'll see the Virgins and the other one, but the glow in the dark one, no. I wanted to get 2 SIGs on here, but I couldn't get Donny Cates because Donny Cates' line was already shut off, and I was pissed off.
Yep.
And 2 SIGs here instead of 1. And this is just a great cover to get 2 SIGs on because it's plenty of room. Perillo already signed here, and definitely look at all this open space, like right there. He would have put
right underneath the board.
Glow in the dark. So got that one.
You do have a point, Murph. That a 9.8 is better, and it's not one of those round numbers.
All right, coming up next. Remember, this is going alphabetical order. We're going down. So they're coming up next. Inhumans number 8. This one came out in December of 1976, signed by George Perez.
Bam!
Nice. 7-0. That 7-0 looks so nice. I'm sorry, but that's why I like the 7-0. Imagine this game said like a 6. The 6 you look like 7 just sticks out like lucky 7. It's like,
hey, it works in craps, man.
I know. And he signed it right there, right over the Humans. George Perez, man. I had 4 books signed by him that day. This was at East Coast. I met Amazing Murph there and a couple of the Warriors and everything on that auction. We were supposed to meet up again this year, but it didn't work out.
Well, yeah,
And I had my room booked and everything. I was gonna stay a couple of days. Last time I only went for 1 day.
We got the last con in, dude, before they went all haywire. So,
man, if I would have known this, I would have went to C2E2.
Yeah, it was pretty dope, man. It was nice time.
I would have definitely. I've never been to C2E2, but I'm gonna try to make one. Definitely want to go to one.
Yeah, I met quite a few people, man, from YouTube there.
Oh yeah, Baltimore. I met a lot of people. I posted all the pictures and everything. I had a lot of fun.
It was a fun time, man.
Oh, this year was going to be the year of the cons. I was going to go to East Coast. I was going to go to Baltimore. I was going to do Heroes Con. I was see if I could do New York Comic Con again this year, but more than 1 day. Maybe Big Apple Con. I don't know. It was just gonna be a lot. It was gonna be a con year, but look what happened.
I mean, Murphy's Law, man.
I tell you. Oh man, coming up next, Marvel Team Up number 65. This came out in January 1978. This is signed by Chris Claremont himself. 10/5/19. First U.S. appearance of Captain Britain. First appearance of Arcade and Miss Locke. Origin of Captain Britain retold.
That book. Yep.
That is fire. Look at 6.5. See how the 6.5? Imagine the 7.
You said, "Hey." I mean, to me, if it presents well, like I'm saying, when I look at the book and I look at like the defects and shit on it, sometimes I care more about that than the score.
Yeah. I bet if I take this out and crack it, probably I can't now because it's already signed. But if I would have get this one pressed, but again, I think this one was pressed, but I think they messed it up. So I think this was a 7, but I think they handled it messed up. So. It is what it is. But this, I love Marvel Team Up, Captain Britain. Look at that, Chris Claremont. That's just classic.
I mean, Chris Claremont is the man. So,
man, let me tell you something. To meet these artists for the first time, man, I was having a ball. Yeah. All right.
I mean, it's definitely an experience to meet people who produce something that like you're heavily invested into as far as like your attention and stuff like that. So.
Yep. A lot of these books, like I said, all these books, especially the new ones too, but the old one, most of these books are from my personal collection that I had, especially the older ones. The older ones have been sitting in boxes, and it's just crazy. Here's another Marvel Team Up number 66. The next issue came out in February 78, signed by Chris Claremont, Captain Britain, Arcade, Miss Locke, and Courtney Ross appearance. Now this one came back a 7.5.
Nice.
So this is a bump. This is a grade up from the other one. The other one was 6.5. This is a 7.5. So
I like that Murder World.
Oh yeah, that's just classic, man. And it's where he signed it right over Murder World too. And look at the red just popping, man. That's just a beautiful book.
It is a beautiful, beautiful book. Them colors are really sharp for it being that old. So.
Oh, walkie-talkies.
Especially the reds is where you can tell.
Yeah. Classic book back in the days, man. These colors pop.
He said, ping, ping, pew, pew. Where's two guns at when you need them?
I know, right? All right. Now, here's another series that I collect. People don't know about. I just don't collect on just 6, but I do collect this run. I like this run. Ultimate Spider-Man number 2 came out in December 2000. This is signed by Michael Bendis and Mark Bagley, 2/24/06. It says here there's 2 different covers that exist.
Yeah, I just sold my number 1 not long ago. It was double signed by Bendis, I think. It was double signed on the COA. It was once signed on the book and then like double signed on the COA.
Yeah, Bendis and Bagley, 2 different covers. Number 2. That's just great because it's got the cartoon with the real life car in the background, and so 2 SIGs, Ultimate Spider-Man. People. It's actually a really, really nice story to read.
I mean, to me, that's when Bendis was doing his best writing. Was that?
Oh, this is a great.
That arc. That was his peak.
He says, I love what they got nice ads on the back. Yeah. All right, coming up next. Ultimate Spider-Man again. This is number 11. And it is signed. It came out September 01. Signed on 4/1/17. Art, I hate to mispronounce his name. Durbert. Art Durbert, yeah.
I think that's his last name.
Yeah, I believe so. And look at that. That's just crazy. It's right there. See it?
So did you get the whole run, or did you just get those?
No. I collect, like I said, I collect runs. I got one. I got 1 through.
So what cover do you have for 1?
I won that one not too long ago. I got it from Roman Curtis. I guess
You just have cover. You just have cover A, or what cover you have?
Yeah, I believe I just got cover A.
All right. Yeah.
And that's hard to get. Let me tell you, every time I try to find number one in that, no matter which one, people top dollar for that. You know, it's hard to get because there's like a white cover and there's like another.
That's the rarest one. Is the one with the like white out border.
Number 8 in that series has 2 covers, and one's a Payless shoe edition one, which is weird. And I had a chance to get both of them, and I was bidding, and I was watching the clock. It was like on eBay, and sure enough, somebody outbid me just like with the last second. I'm like, are you kidding me? And I was the only bidder through the whole thing. So like, oh man, I wasn't watching it. I figured, all right, nobody else bid on it. Nobody.
Sound like it was a bot that you got sniped by.
Yeah, it's 7. It was like, I started the bid like when he posted it like 7 days. So I was like the only bidder for 7 days, you know, and I'm looking at the clock at like 15, 10 minutes, 5 seconds. I was like, nobody else going to bid on it because I bid on the other books the guy was selling and nobody bid on those. So I figured, all right, nobody's going to bid on it. And sure enough, somebody outbid me. I was like, look at this. I should have put a higher bid just in case. But I did. I blew it. He was selling a set too, 8 and the Payless 8. I was like, oh.
Yeah, dude. It took me forever to find my one. That's why it was kind of hard for me to let go of it, but I'm not really collecting Spider-Man anymore. So
well, I had to fight over that number 1 with Adam. Me and Adam were bidding back and forth on the book from Roman, and I got it. So,
mine was his Dynamic Forces cover.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you got a better higher one then?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got the regular cover, which I'm happy to get. You know, but I got like 1 through 10 or 1 through 15 or something like that. I could probably look that up real quick. Yeah, like I said, when I collect the series, I like to collect the, you know,
the whole run.
I just go through the whole thing. Let's see what I got here. Checking my list on CGC because it's easy to find them, right? Because they're all CGC books. All right. Yeah. So the number 1 is just the regular one, the Dynamic Forces. So yeah, I got number 2 all the way to number 7. I'm missing the 2 number 8s. And then I got 9 through 14. Then it's like after that just jumps. I got like 20 and 24 to 25, 26. And then 33 to 30, 33 and 34. And then I got like a 79, stuff like that. It just scatters.
I'll look and see through mine and see if I have any of mine with me, like my Ultimate. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I do have another one here. Ultimate Spider-Man, number 34. This is signed from Michael Bendis. This book came out in 2003, March. It says here, signed on the first page. This is Eddie Brock's appearance. So there's no sig on the outside, so it's on the first page.
Nice.
So Ultimate Spider-Man, number 34. There's the back. So signed book.
Let me likey some venom.
Yeah. White pages. Most everything. I'm not even quite sure. I would have to check them all again on my signed books, but I don't think not one of them say cream. All right.
What we got next?
Another Ultimate Spider-Man.
What?
Yeah, number 79, signed by Michael Bendis again. This book came out in 2005, signed out in 2006. This one says Hammerhead and Moon Knight appearance, Wizard World, Chicago, 2005 exclusive sketch cover.
Sick. I really like that one.
All right.
I'm a sucker for those black and white covers, man.
Remember Wizard World? I don't think they're on them on. I don't really see them so much. It used to be big back then.
Yeah, we still have Wizard World. Yeah,
I think so, but I don't. They used to be bigger. I don't know. To me, it's like they calmed down a little bit.
Yeah, C2E2 took over, basically stole this thunder.
Yeah, Wizard World 2005 con edition. Yep. So there you go. It's under right there. Look at that red with the white. You can see it clearly.
Yeah, dude. I like that stuff. That's sick.
All right, we got Area 51. Gamma Comics. What's going on?
What's good, George? He said, "What's good, Joe Exotic?"
He's calling me that. You know, I just finished watching that series.
Oh man, dude, that shit is disturbing.
That is crazy.
Who knew? Who knew that? And you thought we were crazy.
Yo, there's some sick people out there, man. Sick people. Man.
Oh yeah, I don't even know where to start with that show, dude. It's so much.
No, I think every single one of those people are nuts.
What about the one girl, for example, that like got her arm eaten by the damn tiger and was like,
"That's a guy."
No, that's a girl, dude. That identifies as a guy.
Yeah, to me, I thought it was a girl too, but he said that he's a guy, so I don't know. Whatever.
Okay, so technically, it's a female that identifies as a guy, but like, besides that, that's not even the point.
Yeah.
But about how like this person, let's just say that, got their arm eaten.
Yeah.
And then she was like all chill about it, dude.
Like she ain't worried, you know, and she went back to work.
And like she was like, I went back to work.
And
like
she don't blame Tiger, this, that, and everything. She trusts the Tiger more than she trusts Joe. They were every single one of those people that ran. They all had their issues. Joe was nut with the gun and picking up young boys that were not gay. Blah blah blah. The other one was picking up women and this, that, and having them. And then the lady's just bad as it is.
Dude, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she definitely got rid of her husband. They ain't no doubt about it, man. She just didn't get caught. You know,
I mean, does anybody think it was a coincidence, for example, that like every last person that seen this person was like, yeah, the next, I'm going to go tell this lady I'm getting a divorce, and that's the last time that anybody ever
he was getting away. Everything he told the people, they all kept saying that he was leaving, and she didn't want to let him go or whatever. And she didn't want to let them mills go, man. Because you seen how he met her. He met her on the side of a road that she wasn't at home, you know. So she's not all there either.
Dude, she held a gun on him and then took him home and banged him.
Yeah. So they're all nuts. They're all nuts. That whole show, I don't know. They're all crazy.
Yeah, no lie.
That was nuts. Oh God. Let's see. Gomez says you take care of your pop fight. Who takes care of your tigers? Joe's got more knowledge of the show. Heck yeah. You know, then he got busted for killing tigers that he said they were sick and they wasn't, and you know they found the tiger bones and everything.
I mean, dude, anybody who owns a tiger, like hundreds of tigers, is somebody that is got to be a little sketchy. I mean,
yeah, but you see how Joe got caught though, right? Joe got caught because those other guys, they wanted to run everything and get Joe away from them. So to take over the tiger thing, that's
dude. He got caught because he was literally like plotting murder.
Yeah, well, that's what made it so easy for these guys to frame him or whatever, you know, because he was bluntly saying he would take her out. So you know, it's easy to frame you if you're already staying on national television. They got videotapes of you, especially you pull out a gun and shoot a dummy. I mean, damn.
Yeah, you know? I'm like, he was talking about putting poisonous snakes in the lady mailbox.
Yeah, but no, she did. Somebody did do it. Somebody put snakes in the mailbox. She went to the mailbox to open it, and sure enough, there was snakes in there. You know, so again, it just makes it easy to say, hey, he did it. You know, because he's been saying it. And then, of course, you know, there's like, and the opportunity came up and said, hey, I got somebody to do it. And he was like, he jumped all over. Dude,
the most shocking thing to me about the whole show, to be honest, was like the FBI and all that's reaction to like this whole plot. To them being like, yeah, that they knew that these people were about to try to kill this person and blah, 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 blah. And they literally weren't going to do anything until money changes hands. By that time, you could have been dead.
Yeah.
All this, and the police are just sitting there waiting for it to happen.
Oh, yeah. It's what usually happens. You know, all of a sudden it became an issue then. You know,
it's like, go ahead. Yes.
You know, like they said at the end. I don't know if did you watch? There was a guy that interviewed the people.
Oh man, yeah, dude.
And he, you know, and he says, do you feel bad that Joe, and everybody said Joe got what he got. Joe deserved what he got. Joe got what he got.
Cold shit, man.
And then was it Joe Flaws, the guy that took over? This and that thing, and he says, "Oh, they portray me as this, that, and everything." And it says, "Yeah, but like I said, man, they you're saying you help get the police, to bring the evidence on them, but basically, it all comes down about the money. Even though he owned it already, he moved it, and then he went into business with somebody else, and he had the money. It's a lot of things, like the person with the one arm was saying, there's a lot more. It ain't over. There's still more things coming out. So it's a lot.
I seen a news article actually not long after the show came out that said that due to something that got said supposedly during the taping or whatever, that the police reopened an investigation into something that was in regards to the show, because apparently someone's story or something that they said on the taping was not matched with what their statement or whatever to the police was. So
then Joe says that he didn't give the guy that was supposed to go kill in the first place $3,000. He said it was Joe, but then the other guy went down and he says he never reached Florida, that he changed his mind. He ended up going to a strip bar, whatever.
Dude, that whole situation was sketchy. First off, you got the dude straight out convicted killer. Somehow he's not in trouble.
Well, they're all convicts. Joker High is all convicts. They're all shady.
All these people who are felons involved in murder plots and shit, and nobody saw a day of jail behind none of this shit, is where I'm like,
and
that's where they lost me.
All those people on Joe's place, those people were only getting paid like $100 a week, and then that lady's thing, those people are just volunteers. She's not paying a dime.
What do you mean? The one dude. The one guy was just banging all the girls. That was the deal was that you moved in with him, basically. He banged you, and then that's it. That's the deal.
He gets a place to live. They get a house, and he drove by the house like, this is where she lives. This is where she lives. I'm like, damn. No, it just tells you there's some messed up stuff going on out there, man. I don't know. All right, let's get into some comics here. All right, we're getting to the end. But now we're hitting the last letters, so you know what's probably coming up. X-Men 49. This came out on 10/1968. This is signed by Sorenko. First appearance of Polaris, Loredane, and Masario. Origin of the Beast.
Oh, shit.
All right.
I see you, man.
Okay.
Some heat right there, bro.
That is nice. I love it. Look at his sig, man. Sorenko's got a nice signature. Again, he tries to find a spot. He used the blue ink. Fits right in. There's the back. Look at that.
That's a sweet book, dude. That X-Men is fucking bad, dude.
Press by 212. Nice, beautiful book.
Awesome book.
5.0, 12 center. Even though it's a 5, but I could deal with it. And this one doesn't have to be a 7. I could deal with a 5.
Shit, on an X-Men that's that old.
I could deal with it. Don't get me wrong, 7 would have been better, but the 5 I could deal with.
Like I said, if on those older books like that, if they're a 4 and they present well, they're usually did well by even being able to find them if they're the harder to find books. So.
Okay, let's see what we got going on. Look at the photos. Jeff Lowe, Carol Basket, first husband. Yeah, the husband she got now, Carol Basket, he's just a yes man. She runs everything. You could tell.
Dude, what do you think he would be?
He's just like a spokesman for her. He does a little speaking for her, and she just pretty much don't say shit.
If you knew your first wife had mills and she already fed her first husband to a fucking lion, I mean, think about it.
Yeah, he's just a dummy. He's just a yes man. She's pulling all the strength.
He's basically a male version of her. Is all he is. He just sees a check.
She runs him. He's scared. All right, X-Men 95. This came out 1975. This is also signed by Claremont. Death of Thunderbird. Third appearance of the new X-Men. Count Narefa and Anyman appearance. I don't know if that's probably misspelled.
That's a nice cover.
Oh yeah, 6.
I'm a sucker for those old X-Men.
Oh, there's a 25 cent or a 6. I don't know. For me, anything with a solid number makes it look better. I don't know if it's just me, but anything like a 50, 60, 70 looks better than a 75.
I think it looks better on the label, most definitely.
Yeah, I to me, it's what it looks like. But I'm happy with this. I'll take this. You know, it's hard to really get an X-Men in a decent condition. You know, everybody probably kept the good ones for themselves already. You know, so it's hard to get one. You'll probably find one if you're lucky, but 6.0.
I mean, it's the fact of getting it cleaned and graded, and still getting it that grade.
All right. Moving along. Here we go. Next one coming up. X-Men 115 came out 1978. This is signed by Terry Austin. White pages, Sauron, Kazar, and Zabu appearance.
Zabu!
There's Sauron right there. Sauron, if I said it right. Look what the signature is right there. Look at that. The way he put it. But at least you can read it. It says Terry Austin right there too.
Yes, sir.
And he didn't, that was like, where else he gonna put it?
Yeah, that is a busy cover.
But look, you can see the signature in clear as day though. So, that's good. It doesn't interfere with the picture. They go back there again. 35 center, 9.4.
The only other place he could have signed it would have been under Enter Sauron, and he would have had to use like a light colored.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
The darkness. Yeah. But still, I kind of like where it is.
Yeah, that definitely interferes with the overall picture.
You can read the signature, but it's a near mint book though. Near mint. That's mint, baby.
Minty fresh.
White pages. It's also a Chris Claremont story too. But I'll take a near mint book any day.
Near mint X-Men 35 center, yes sir.
Ooh, 115. Hell yeah. All right. X-Men number 149. This one came out in 1991. This is signed by Jim Shooter himself on 8/7/16. Gorak appearance, Magneto cameo on the last page. 9/8.
I like that cover.
That's creepy. There's the signature right there, right across.
Yeah, I see it.
I think it would have been better right about here in the blue, in the black. I think it would have been better than there.
In between his legs.
Yeah. But it's a 9/8, so.
Oh, shit. Well, that makes up for where the sig is, so.
Oh, yeah. There's the back. Comic link.
Is that where you picked that one up from?
Yeah, that's why I got it. Got a great deal off of it. All right, last one. Number 25 is coming out.
Last but not least.
All right, another Uncanny X-Men. This is number 174. Came out in 1983. This is signed by Chris Claremont. White pages. Mastermind, Starjammers, Lindrara, Binary, Marco Yokosada. If I pronounce it right, I'm pretty bad. Appearance.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that cover, dude. That's
9/8.
a sick cover.
9/8.
Another 9/8. Near mint goodness, folks.
There you go.
Last and definitely not least on that one.
Burger Time. I used to play this game.
Dude, that game used to be so fun.
Comic link.
That's the OG. That's the OG game systems right there, man.
There you go. That is my top 25 signed slabs.
Hey, that was a very nice collection, man.
That's the only 25 signed books I got. I thought I had my Wolverine one though.
I don't know if I have 25 signed books.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the one where he's on a motorcycle scraping his claws on the floor, and it's supposed to be an Annie Granoff signature. What the hell is that? I don't know where it is. Somewhere. Oh, you know what it is? I don't think I checked that box up there. Probably had some more signatures.
All right, we're gonna have to do a part 2 then, man.
Nah, top 25. That's it. Because now I gotta put all these away, man. It's a lot of work. What's going on, man?
What's up, Double A? Welcome to the chat.
Anybody want to see other slabs again? Anybody want to see something particular? They want to see it over again?
Yeah, if you guys want to, anybody in the chat who might have missed the earlier ones, you guys want him to run through them again, just type in the chat.
Alphabetical order. What you call towards the end of the day. Now with the X-Men are nice, the Avengers are nice. This one probably one of the nice ones.
That's probably my favorite one that you pulled out.
That's pretty bad. You know, white cover too. That's tough.
Because that also reminds me of like the X-Men #1.
Yeah, but it's kind of disappointing though because it's
giant size.
You know, it's only a 5. If it would have been a 6, I would have been a little happy with it. You know, but you know, the Marvel team ups also pop out, and that's a 7.5.
Facts.
You know, yeah.
Haterade has a question for you. He's asking, how many slabs do you own total?
Over 500.
500 slabs, Haterade.
Over 5. It's like maybe 530, 540.
540?
540 slabs, yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying for me to put this away, it's like a pain in the butt.
So think about that. Let's put that in perspective. The BLC probably has more slabs than a lot of people have a collection.
I got over 5,000 books.
Yeah, so put that in perspective.
So 5,000 books and 500 slabs. Let's see some Batman slabs. My Batman slabs, it was only 2 of them. You know what's also nice? That Humans cover is a nice one too.
Yeah, I think that one just took a lot of heat because of fucking how bad the show did or whatever the fuck. That
Captain America's also stick out too. Those were the best ones. All right, the 2 Batman slabs that I had was this was one of them. It's signed by Jim Lee.
The man himself.
9.4. Yeah, this is when he wasn't charging. It was free. You know. They got the dates on it because that reminds me of the day I got it because I did get the signed book.
I got that Wildcat signed by Jim
Lee. 2003. At that point, he wasn't charging nothing. Two items though. 2 items to get signed. So that was one item, and then the other sick item was this one, where he got Joker and everything.
I really like that cover.
Yeah, and that one came back at 9.6. That one almost came back at 9.8.
Joker said, Jeff Johnson, $1 bid.
Yeah, okay. Better add some zeros. Yeah, so that was it. Those are my side. I think there's still some more signed ones. Like I said, I have that Andy Granoff one, but that's the 25 slabs right there. But you know,
yeah, there were some.
I mean, some decent ones. I mean, a lot of these signed books I just got done. You know, I just got these 6 like this one. You know, so I didn't really have too many signed books. I'm just starting to get into them. You know,
dude, is that Hellcat?
That's Hellcat. First appears of Hellcat. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Patsy
Walker.
Yeah, man, she becomes Hellcat.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, meow. A 5 though.
Hey, low grade that presents well is better than no grade.
Yeah, see.
Now, when you're looking at it at a low grade and it looks beat up, that's just heartbreaking.
Yeah.
But when you look at the number and it's just a number and the book looks well, then you know it's a different story.
Oh, this one's surprising. This was a 7.5. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's got the classic Avengers too.
Yeah, anything low, anything in 125 cents for 7.5. Good.
Those are some steals, man. I'm jelly. I have a lot of some of those books.
On the back of those slabs. Oh, he's probably talking about this thing. That was a CGC. What's it called?
Is that what you're talking about?
Guess so. The other one had it too. Oh no. He's talking about the ad.
I'm gonna be talking about the ad.
Yeah, because it's the both same ads. Yeah.
Yeah, same ad.
Was it milk? Milk.
Joker's asking who sigged on the Avengers.
Oh no.
Yo, what's up, Immortal?
The Avengers are by both of them are George Perez. What's up, Biggie? The Perez Joker. These are the ones I got at East Coast. The day I got on that line. That I got lucky to get on that line with Arsenio.
Yeah, I haven't got that book yet, man. I've been on the lookout for that one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's me, Biggie.
You signed it right there. Nice. I got 4 books signed by him that day. 2 of them were Avengers.
He said meow meow.
Huh. Yeah, first Outcast, yeah. And then the other one was which I like I said, when I opened up this book, I was like really, really happy when I got the 7.5.
Okay, so I know you have a top 25, but if you had to choose one book to be stuck on an island with out of those 25, which one would it be?
Oh, that's tough, man. Why it's got to be one? Why don't you give me like the top 5 or something?
All right, 5.
Top 5.
We'll say you got room in a book bag.
All right, let's see. Top 5. Let's see. All right. This would be one.
Agree. Get my vote on that one.
That's the 8. I'll take that one. All right. Here's my second.
Yeah, I like that.
I gotta have that because the signature is beautiful.
That's still my favorite sig. That's sig.
I'll take that one.
Beautiful sig. Beautiful. Say a little cap. Yes, sir, Immortal.
This is tough. All right, so that was 2. This would be 3, even though it's a 5.
That one would probably be my number 1.
That would be in there. Well, I mean that's not.
No particular order.
Yeah, no particular order. They just that would be the 5. Yeah. That was number 3 books.
Number 3.
That was 3 books. And then
you get 2 more.
Take this one. Like, even though it's a 6, but that's the Thunderbird and everything. The X-Men gotta have that one. So that's 4. So I got 1 more left.
You got 1 more, man.
That one's gonna be tough. Let's see. Oh, that's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I do not know. I think I'm. Oh man, it's a tough call. But you know what? I'm gonna go with this one.
Yes, sir. Inhumans, you got it there. You see it here, folks. You got his top 5.
Those are my top 5 that I pick out of those.
It was the X-Men would be my number 1.
The funny thing is, I finally got number 1 and stuff like that. I didn't have it that book in my possession when I went to George Perez, but if I would have had that book, I would have definitely got that number 1, I believe, signed by George Perez because he was only signing 5 items and only had 4. So I had room for 1 more, but I didn't have the book in my possession. So I would have had number 1 signed. So, but I got this number 8 signed by him. So, and that would have been my top 5 out of the 25.
Some awesome.
I just got to get into it. But it's a tough call because the Avengers and the Fantastic Four and the Marvel team up were contending also because these are just classic covers. I mean. Yeah, it's just, even 6.5.
Oh, there was a question somewhere up here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Hater8 asked how much was the Batman slab with Robin on it? The one, yeah, the Jim Lee one. I think he's the one he's talking about.
or two of them. I guess the one with the Robin, right? No, Nightwing.
Yep, that one.
Yeah. What about it?
I think he was asking how much was that one?
How much was it?
Like how much? I think he was asking for a rough estimate on value. I'm not sure if he was asking like how much you paid for it or how much you would sell it for. Or
I paid. Well, I bought the book when it was out at the time, so I bought cover price. So the cover price was what, $3? $2.25.
Yeah, I think so.
$2.25 for this, and then I got it slabbed at the con. So I bought it the same day and got it signed and sent it in the same day. So
you do the math.
Slabbing, I don't know. Slabbing was what, $30-something, and I didn't pay for the SIG because at that time there was no pay for the SIG, so I paid $2.25 for books.
Let's just say 30. Let's say $35.
Yeah, 35. Let's say 40 with the shipping included, something like that.
Yeah,
that was it back then. That's when prices were
reasonable.
But now you got to pay for SIG. So, like for instance, you guys see all these books like this, like Claremont. All right, I'm paying at least $25 to $30 for him to sign the book.
Yeah,
now, but this book, was in my possession already, so I paid that way back in the days, and then I got it slabbed. So, but again, it's costing me more because I got to pay for the SIG now.
Well, you pointed out earlier when you were saying the value added in the books, because not only are you paying now for the SIG, you have the footwork, like you're saying, of standing in line,
a lot of work. It is
track the person down, and all that
stuff.
stuff.
You have to go to a con, right? So you got to waste your time. Okay, then you got to pay for tickets to get in the con. Then you have to wait online. All right, then you got to pay for the SIGs, and then to send it in and everything to get it back. It's a lot of time and effort just to get a book to get to this point.
Yeah.
And then if you get somebody is selling a book like this, it's a lot of work behind it. You guys might not know if you guys don't get books signed to go, what it takes to go through it. But, for you guys just to say, hey, I'm just going to bid $50 or whatever, and you get it just like that, it's a lot of work to get involved.
Yeah. Well, anyone who disputes the price of signed books can just go get one signed and get it graded and see what the process is. And
you're gonna find out it's a long process.
I think it'll change your perspective. So
at New York Comic Con, I went for one day and I got a lot of these books signed. I pretty much didn't take long to get the book signed. Everything is just the checkout point that took about 4 or 5 hours to check out. Which doesn't make any sense. Basically, you did all the work already. So basically, all you're doing is saying, "All right, here's my books. They're signed. The paperwork's done. Here you go. Take it off my hands, and then let me leave." It doesn't work that way. There's a line because it's not because of the signatures. It's because people bring in books from the street, they bring from home. And then they wait online to hand in their books to get graded. So, and that's the thing. People bring in tons, short boxes, and the line is so long. The only thing I didn't like, what they should have did for CGC at New York Comic Con, CGC had 2 booths, one downstairs in Artist Alley and one upstairs. They should have processed all the books that people were doing Artist Alley there. If you was done, hand it in there, because the line there was pretty much short. They could have handled it there, instead of going upstairs and dealing with the main crowd.
It makes sense from the aspect of having a CDC rep that's close to all those artists, so that if they need to witness a SIG or something.
But see, if that booth is just for signatures only, and the line wasn't that long, wasn't that crowded, I mean, they could have handled it. They could have did it that's only for signatures only. And then upstairs is for people bringing in books, because that line was where the ridiculous line was. But downstairs it ran pretty fast, and that's where they should have said, all right, you're done right here, give it in, you did the paperwork here, do it here, boom, we'll take it, and you're done. And that's all they had to do, but they didn't. They told you once you was done, you had to go upstairs, and that's where the long line was, which makes no sense. You got a booth downstairs. Why don't you just hold them downstairs?
Thanks.
But they didn't. They should have did that way. One line, especially if you got two booths, you already got it made. One booth for signatures and one booth for bringing in. But I don't bring books, even if I'm getting CGCs. I don't bring books to the con. You can sign up yourself and mail them from home, and then mail them to CGC, and then send them back home. You don't actually have to do that at a con. To me, it's just like a waste of time. The only thing is for signature books, you have to do it at a con because they have to witness the signature. That's different.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I have my own account for CGC. I don't go to cons when I send them books. I send them directly from here.
Same.
Do the paperwork, and then they mail it right back here. Why waste your time to go to a con and waste your time online to send in books where you can actually do it yourself at home? Open it, mail it to them, and then they mail it back. Less hands that your books are going through, and it also helps because you go to a con, you give them the books, then they're shuffling it around.
Yeah, and you got to trust.
And remember, they're there for 3 or 4 days. So if you was turning your books the first day, your books are there for like 3 or 4 days. They take it, they ship them out when the con's over.
Facts.
But if you do it at home, you already know what the books look like. What type of shape. You pack it up nice and safe. You send it there. They receive it, and then of course it goes through their hands.
Well, and it's covered by stuff like shipping insurance and shit. So like, let's say that your books were to get there and they were damaged or something, you could file a claim and get your money back. Where you can't do that when you turn them in by hand. So
yeah, take a picture of your books before you send it in, what they look like. So this way, when you get it back and you're looking inside, you're like, wait a minute, I didn't have that dent. You go to your photo, you go and you compare it. This way, you have a case saying, all right, well, listen, this is where my book came, and this is my picture before I send the book, and you can see for yourself. Says you guys damaged my book.
Yeah, most definitely. Smart thing to do.
Yeah, so I've sent. That's why I got 500 CGCs here, because I ship them off myself. I just do it from home. It's easy process. The form's right online. You just type everything in, and just mail it right to them. And I send the priority. I watch the tracking. I'll wait till it gets there, and that's it. It's pretty much easy. 1, 2, 3. What we got going on? Mike the Collector, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, so those were the 25 slabs, man. I hope it wasn't disappointing. I know a lot of people probably expected a lot better. I don't know.
Nah.
Better books or better grades, I don't know, but this is what I got of my signed books. So,
yeah, it was some nice books, man. So, a couple that I don't have, I'm on the lookout for. So,
well, if you're talking about the Captain America ones, like I said, I got the whole collection from 1 to 454. So I took those books and I got them graded.
Look at Mike said he has a grill at the house that came in the mail today. He's just trying to get done with work so he can go home and open it.
There you go. I got some packages I got there that I got to open. So it takes a lot of work because I had to dig these out and I got to put them back.
Hey, well, we appreciate you taking the time, man, to break them out to show us.
Again, I still got to do another video. I got to do like my top 25 slabs that are not signed. So I gotta. I'm not doing 50. I'm not pulling 50 out. I'll do 25 again, and then I gotta do 25 books. My top books, 25, maybe like that, maybe 50, maybe. I don't know. I'll probably do a video with that, and that's it. I'm not gonna do any other videos.
Nice. Hey, what Gamma Comics said is completely on point, man. He said if you like them, they're awesome books. Who cares what other people think?
Oh yeah, all these sides are all my PC books. They're staying with me, and every books that you see, well, some modern ones too, but all ones like this, I've had in my collection for over 20 years in a long box. Some of them like that X-Men that you saw, the Sorenko one, with the blue, that I recently picked up. I won that and I send it in to get signed.
Oh. So one follow-up question. Most sentimental book out of those slabs. Which one has the most sentimental value?
Oh, easy. That's the Captain America, the ones I started with.
All right, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's my number one. I told you that's my number one book. Even though here's the funny thing is, even though I got the full run in comics, 1 through 400 or whatever in Captain America, and I got some slabs. The X-Men run is where I got most of my slabs, which is funny. I got at least 50 books slab by it with X-Men. That's the highest, which is weird.
Well, I think X-Men is like one of the most popular like
Yeah,
books. So like you're talking about something that everybody gets slabbed. So
yeah. I mean, I have a little here, a little there. Um, Technically, to tell you the truth, I can do like a top 15 slabs because I got over 500. So I could put a good 50 together. Um, because I got a little bit like a lot of different titles, so I could pull like different type covers from different titles.
or you can maybe do like a top 10 of different like types. So like top 10 DC or top 10 Marvel or
Yeah,
top 10 indie or some shit like that. You can do that.
When you got 500 slabs,
Yeah,
those things are heavy. Even though they're short boxes, but then I got to try to remember where they go because there's boxes everywhere and they're not labeled.
Hey, as a collector, that's a good problem to have.
Yeah, but it gets tiring after a while.
It most definitely does, man.
I still, man, I was still disappointed, man. These things should have been at least a 9.8, man. Damn, 9.6, that close. Oh my god, that would have been nice.
Yeah, especially right now with all that punchline heat going crazy.
Yeah, but modern books. This was modern at the time. This was a modern book. Should have got a 9.6, and then 9.6. All right, but the other one was a 9.4. That was disappointing. The other cover was nice too.
Oh, Mike, we look forward to your video tonight, man.
Bobby says BLC the Slab King. Hey, backseat, what's going on?
See, we lit.
Yeah, so that's my top 25. So leave comments. You know what? Leave a comment of which book you liked. Give me your top 5. That's something I want to know. Give me your top 5 of the slabs that you saw today, and I want to compare to see which top 5. I'm going to add up the scores and see which top 5 really came on top. And I'm wondering if it's some of the books that I picked too. So leave in the comments the top 5 books that you saw. No Spidey. These are Jigs. These are only signed books. Yeah. So as you can see, they're all signatures. So this was only the top 25 signed books. So no, I don't have any signed books. Wait. You said Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man ones. That's it. That was.
I think he meant maybe in your top 5.
Oh, this one here. I don't have any signed old ones. No, but this is Frank Cho. Let me change the screen again. Frank Cho, 9.8. This is Frank Cho exclusive. All right, there's a signature. Amazing Spider-Man 7.99. That was one, and the other one was this one right here. This is Spider-Man number 1, signed by Greg Horn himself. All right, it's signed there, but Greg Horn has his thing right there, and this is from Comic Me. Variant cover. So yeah, these are only 2 Amazing Spider-Man signed books I have. I do have slab books of Amazing Spider-Man, not too many. But believe it or not, if anybody want to see my Aquaman slab collection,
oh man,
the Aquaman, I got tons. Not old, like not the first series, but like I like anything like a little after that. A lot of Aquamans. I like
Aquaman be getting hate, man. He be getting hate. I don't know why.
I like Aquaman. I'm sorry, but when he came out with his movie, he was badass.
That dude gets undue hate for no reason.
I have to watch on the rewind. I didn't see any books. Oh, probably didn't see all the books. Basically, you slab all of them or bought them slabbed. I went through each one of these.
Yeah,
Some of them I bought. Some of them I did were my personal books that I got signed. Uh, it's hard to say. Let me see. All right, this one here was I bought. This one here was. I mean, I'll go through them now. This one was personal. I got signed. So this one I got slabbed personally. That's one. All right. This Avengers I got personally slabbed. That's two. This Batman is three. This one I bought. This is number 4. This is number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. That's it. That was it. 15 out of the 25 I got slabbed. They were my personal books. Everything else was bought. But again, either sometimes I might have had upgrade at one point if I had them. So that also goes with the rest of my CG, slab books, because sometimes if I get a better grade and I get a good discount, then I use the money from
upgrade.
Upgrade. That's pretty much how it usually goes. Yeah. He says he wants to see some Aquaman. Look, Aquaman's the shit. Oh, we got an Aquaman lover there.
Jake said we'll be here all night. He brings out the Aquaman.
If I bring out the Aquaman, yeah, because that's a short box of Aquaman that I will bring out. So imagine what a short box of Aquaman looks like. So I don't know if you guys want to stick around and watch it.
Crane got a mean. I like Crane Sig, but man, his shit's starting to get crazy with the way people like. When you go to cons trying to get shit signed by him, dude, it gets out of hand.
Let me know if you guys really want me to pull that box out. I know exactly where the box is. More than one. I think that's 2 short boxes. So that's.
He said, "Come on, do you want him to open the?"
He said, "Yeah, bring it." All right. Hold on. Let me highlight you. You take care of that. Let me just.
He said, "Come on, man, get the box, man. What's in the box,
man?
Make
some room on the table here, because All right, hold on.
So, Haterade, what's your favorite? What's your favorite part about Aquaman, man? What draws you to his fishy home? He said Aquaman books all have water stains on them. That's called foxing, brother. So BOC is going to fulfill your request. The Aquaman. Let's see how many people love these lovely books. The Aquaman himself. So who liked the movie? Let's get a thumbs up or thumbs down for who in the chat for who liked the Aquaman movie. Were you guys feeling it? Favorite parts? What you guys did like or didn't like, or what's your feedback on the movie itself? I like Queen Mara. Mike, you should check it out. It's pretty decent, man. It's a decent movie. I mean, I like Justice League, for example, and
movie boxes. Jesus.
I think that movie gets more hate than it deserves, but whatever.
This is gonna kill me. Whoo, man, this is tough. Look at this.
Uh-oh. See, look what you started. Look what you started, Jigs.
I told you. It's a lot. Man, I should have put it on the floor, but I got boxes on the floor already.
We going down the rabbit hole, folks. Get your red pill, green pill, whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put this. I can't put this down. Get a hernia. All right.
No, we don't want to lose you on camera, man. You seen when Chad took that spill, man, right?
Yeah, I remember. Down goes Butterbean. Tease him all the time. All right. You guys want to see Aquaman? You got it. Aquaman #1. This came out in 1991. I believe Jaguars got this, but I sold them the 9.6 I had, and I upgraded it.
Are you talking about Chickatah?
Chickatah. Believe it or not, this I don't see why this book is expensive, because I've seen this book on eBay for going for over like 100. I don't know why. I mean, I know it's a #1, but 9.8 that you're paying over 100. I don't know why, but
that movie.
No, that was before. That was before the movie.
That seems odd for a book that's not a key.
All right. This one came out #2. This came out in 92. It's a 9.4. LA Guns. What rock and roll meant to be? Hollywood Vampires.
Oh Lord. Dude, the 90s, man. What a time. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive.
All right. #3, 1992, 9.6.
I do like that cover. That cover's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. He's like, the shark's got bad breath. He's like, no.
He's like, bruh, you need a toothbrush.
Like, dang, that odor. The shark said, I ate tuna fish. That's why I got bad breath.
He's like, no, I don't want to kiss you.
He says, I got tuna fish. I ate tuna. It's just tuna.
I don't put out on the first date.
All right, that was #3. Here's #4. This is a 9.6.
Who's he fighting on the cover?
It doesn't say. Aquila Tribe. I have no idea. I can't even pronounce it.
I like that cover.
But he has like a fin. He don't even have legs. He's like a fin. I think that's
he's a merman.
Right there, whatever it says.
Damn. Aquila.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't even pronounce Aquila.
Dude, get a name that's easy to pronounce. We speak English here.
Like Fishman or something.
Like what a-hole was like, we're gonna come up with a character and we're gonna name him fucking IL fucking QK and shit.
#5. Look like his hairline's going back. I know he's going forward full blast, but
that's midlife crisis Aquaman.
Super Smash TV, bring the arcade home. So
that was a fun game.
None of these all everything you see here, except that 9.8, the 9.8 was a bump up, but these are all my personal collections. That's when it wasn't pressed, so that's why you see 9.6s, 9.4s. #6. He's got the bomb.
Die, Manta.
That Black Panther? No. It doesn't look like Manta. It looks like a ball.
Yeah,
he's got the arms right here. So is it Black Manta?
Yeah, it's saying that it's Black Manta, but it don't look like him.
Yeah.
But it does kind of look like the back of his helmet because it has those little tubes.
Yeah, and his hand is right here in purple, and then the other hand's back over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a crappy looking. They could have done a little better than that.
Dude, his head's not even shaped like that.
I know, it's like round. It's like
looks like an oval. Yeah, like an oval. Or oblique. We know that's not the shape. He doesn't have a head like a cue ball.
He's choking Black Man. What can I say? All right, number 7, 9.4. It says Aquaman versus Aquaman.
Who's Aquaman number 2?
I don't know. It says Aquaman, but he looked kind of not in a great position there. And video games. That's all it was about back then. Video games. Everything's pole racing, video games.
Are you saying he was in a compromising position on the cover?
He didn't look. He looked feminine. Put it that way. All right, this one says, "Oh, Batman's appearance in this one." So Batman's in there. I guess there he is, right there. So
he said BLC didn't even read it.
Read what?
That I think the Black Manta cover.
Read the cover.
Oh, when it said Black Manta on it, when he was like, "Oh, I don't know if that's Black Manta."
No, because of the head, it didn't look like Black Manta.
Yeah, it definitely didn't.
Even though he said Black, I seen it said Black Manta, but I'm looking, I'm like, but his head doesn't look like that. It looked like he was defusing a bomb. I thought he was like getting
maybe it was like a stunt double for fucking.
Hey, Kiss Revenge. Alrighty. So there you go. So far we're going to number. That was number 8 in a row of the 1991 series.
So Haterade, would you liking these Aquamans or what?
Yeah, they're not the old stuff, but they're in the 90s. This one says Echo Wars Part 1. There he is there. Number 9, 9.6.
The Sea Devils.
Now, looks like Black Manta's ship?
Yes.
Let me see. And of course, what we got in the back? Video games.
Oh man.
Super Nintendo.
That was a fun game too.
Some game, man. It's all about video games back then. That's all they promoted.
Super Nintendo.
When the video games were taking off. All right. This is number 10. Says Eco Wars Part 2. And Aquaman looks like he's drowning, which is like impossible for him.
Huh?
Yeah, I know, right? That's weird. Like, no.
They took his powers.
More video games, but this one is the WWF games. Rage of the Cage. Look at that.
I know, man. Look at the 8-bit goodness right there, man.
Bacon Snake. Freaking Hulk Hogan.
Dude, that's when that was like the last like of the true wrestling, man.
Is that what that is? He did Ted DiBiase? Yeah, it's Ted DiBiase or Randy. Steel cage match. Back in the days, man. Back in the days.
I'm getting nostalgia right now.
Yeah, I bet you didn't know that all these Aquaman books are. That was a 9.6. This is a 9.2. Fighting some type of big ass dinosaur.
Nice cover.
Yeah. 9.2 though. I don't know why, but. And what do you think is in the back? There's a penguin. I guess from Batman movie that came out.
Man, you remember those black and white games, man? Had like, and their arm just moved up and down, like click, clack, click, clack.
Little hand motions.
Yeah, you got like one hand motion.
Like the collector. Who would win in a fight? BLC, Nemo, Aquaman,
Namor, man, come on.
Nah, man, I'm sorry. I gotta go on Aquaman. I'm sorry.
You sure, man?
I have to pick Aquaman over Nemo. I'm sorry.
I think Aquaman is just too goody two shoe, man. Namor is more of a fucking savage, bro.
Yeah, but what would happen if you piss off Aquaman?
Like Aquaman's always trying to do the right thing, man, and Namor is not that.
Get a monster bone.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Not like this.
Oh, that's crazy.
I can't believe that was acceptable back then.
The final battle. So I believe if it's a final battle, maybe it was the last issue. Let's see. That was number 12.
Hey, Mike, I'd have to, like I'm saying, if we're going off of character, I would say Namor, because Aquaman's just, it's like Superman versus like an evil Superman. Like Superman's always gonna be limited by like his
this one says final issue.
His morals.
There you go. So this is the final. He's going against, what is that? Some type of crab machine or crab?
Scavenger.
There you go.
Scavenger.
The claws of the scavenger. Final issue. So these books started in 91 and finished in 92.
Haterade said Aquaman is underrated. He said he'd stick his trident up Namor's ass.
Bobby says Nemo will crush Aquaman. Everybody's got their opinion.
I mean, we're not talking about who's a better character. We're saying like one person's gonna win at all costs, and the other one is gonna be like, "Whoa, what's?"
Yeah, but everybody's thinking Aquaman, like you said, good shoes. But if he didn't go by those rules, he would kick his butt.
Yeah, I agree. But that's why it's like trying to fight a war with someone when you're fighting by like rules and they aren't. Like you're at a disadvantage.
Yeah, but it can change during the fight, though. That's the thing. You don't know.
It could, but I'm just saying that. And to me, like you're
love your BLC, but Nemo would smash.
You're kind of at a disadvantage, is what I'm saying.
Nemo is a mutant.
He said, he definitely is.
All right, well, that was the end of that series. That was a 13 issue series. So now I got a 4-book part series. This is Aquaman Time and the Tide #1, came out in 93. The Flash and the Trickster are the appearance in this book. This is a 9/4.
That's a pretty nice book.
Yeah, that's pretty nice there.
I like that book. You like it.
And what's in the back? Video game.
You know what it is.
Mortal Kombat.
What? Is that the first one?
What, the Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, the first Mortal Kombat game.
It says, it came out in Game Boy. It came out in Game.
Yeah, that is. I'm pretty sure that is the first one.
Probably. Yep, Mortal Kombat.
OG Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Come here. All right, so this is a 4-book part series. So that was #1. Here's #2. Time of the Tides came out 94, January. So this came back at 96. The orange actually sticks out pretty much in this book.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And what we got in the back? More video games. RoboCop 3. You know, you're looking at these books, you see the old time games that you don't even remember that they used to come out.
Man, dude, like.
Hey, Summon Comic Geek, what's going on? Nemo is the first mutant. Like the color, you know, I'm just messing with you. I'm good with either character. Does Nemo and Aquaman do the same fish? Not only Aquaman I know that can control fish. Time in the Tide #3. Nothing special about that one. And that's 96.
You said those are all PC, right? Submissions.
Yeah, these are all books that I had that I sent in. That's why you see 9/6s and 9/4s because they were not pressed. So maybe the pressings would have got 9/8s. And more video games. Which game is this one?
Terminator, I think, is it?
Yeah, Terminator 2.
Mm-hmm. Also,
right there. Terminator 2.
I'm starting to get the nostalgia flashbacks, man. So all I needed to do is see the little color, and I was like, boom, Terminator.
9/6s, 9/4s, yeah. So yeah, like I said, there's still some other great Aquaman books still to come out. This is still the same box. This is #4. This was the last issue. Not too crazy about this one.
I don't like that cover. Just looks, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
strange.
Like, and here we go. NBA Jam. Remember that one? Watch what? NBA Jam. Get that video game. And that was the 4-part series of that series. All All right.
CFAP, you are the first mutant. No one's gonna argue with you.
All right, the rest of that was in there are not Aquaman books. So I'm gonna put these back in.
NBA Jams, dude. That game. Oh my god, I spent so much time on that game.
I was wondering if I still had these books. Now I do. Now I know. Okay. I was wondering if I had these books, and sure enough, now I know if I have them. Put these back. So you saw a four book set, and you saw a 13 issue set. Those are complete sets. Alrighty. Let's see what be going on. Oh, that's not it.
Frogger, yes. Dude, Pong on the old ColecoVision. Come on.
All right.
Get off it.
All right. We got a 1998 book here. This is Secret of Aquaman's Files and Origin, number 1, 9.4. It says, who is Aquaman? He's inside of the Aqua Cave. So if you guys didn't know if he had an Aqua Cave, he does, like Batman has a Bat Cave. Aquaman has an Aqua Cave. It says Atlantis, where to go, what to see. I guess they give you a tour of Atlantis. And this is the issue where he only has one hand. And he has a different uniform. And here's the original uniform, how he used to look back in the days. And in the back is everybody when the BMX thing was going on. Here you go. All right. I see you, motherfucker, must have stepped away for a little while. Hang on to everybody. Check the chat. Q hurts the best. Charles, yeah, I remember Charles too. So pretty issue. We got some key Pitfall, Asteroids, Frogger, Pong, Tank. Yep, I remember those games. Hey, cool Karma's guy. All right, next book that's coming up is Aquaman from 2003, number 1. This is also another Secret Files and Origin book. This is a 9.4. This is the back. This has got milk. Says here, reveals, got histories, got profiles. It's got a lot of information on Aquaman. Probably stuff that people don't realize that he has powers. Hey, Agu, what's going on, man? Where in the world? Some Eagles. Yes, that's right. Alrighty. All right, we're going back to 1988. Aquaman special number 1. So this is back.
Oh, I have that.
9.6.
Raw.
Yeah,
this book's actually worth a decent amount of money. I think like 60, 70 bucks right now.
Yeah, but it's hard to get a 9.8 though.
Yeah, dude, super hard. I've
been trying to get some of these. I've upgraded some of those books. Keep buying them, trying to get a 9.8, but 9.6 is the closest I got. I'm trying to get a 9.8 in this bad boy.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. I think mine's a 9.6 too.
Yeah, the other book I showed was another Secret Origin one.
That's one of the rare Aquaman books that I kept. Was that annual?
All right, here's another one. This is another special number 1, but it's called The Legend of Aquaman, and this one I did get in a 9.8, and this is back in 1989. So the other one was a special number 1 also. The specials, I guess, only came out once a year. So that one was 88. It was 89.
The last one you showed was an annual, wasn't it?
No, it's a special. See? Special.
Oh, shit. I thought...
No.
Oh, I have that one. I thought it was an annual, though.
special, and this is also a special. But that was an 88, and this was an 89 special right there in the little corner. New format. But actually, this is pretty nice. I like the drawing in that one. And this one went to the movies, Dead Calm.
Well, you see, in like the later '90s is when they started alternating basically between video games and movies.
Yeah, so that was one there. You know, special ones. Those are like, again, these are not runs. They're like, one shots like. All right.
One shots don't get enough love, man.
Nah, they don't. Here's Aquaman Future Zen #1. This is a 3D lenticular cover. I don't know if you could see it. You see Aquaman bending down there. You see him turn.
Yes, sir.
Looking at you, and then when you go like this, he's bowing to her. Turn around. He's looking at you.
He's like, "Don't look at me. Don't look at me."
I believe that's Mirror. So
I'm excited to see how they're gonna do her in the next movie.
Conan. And that looks kind of like a 3D type thing too. I don't know. Yeah, the cape. See the cape go down and go up. It's hard, and you got.
Oh, it's slick. I didn't even notice that until you said something.
Yeah, the cape is what
it like flaps in the wind.
Yeah, flaps in the wind. So Conan, yeah. So yeah, 3D lenticular cover. #1.
So CFAP, you're saying that he wins because he has sideburns? What's up, cool comic guy? Welcome to the chat. Namor can fly.
All right. Well, you saw the lenticular cover, right? 9.8. Well, they have the regular cover, 9.8.
So, what should you like better, the regular or the lenticular?
Oh, I like the lenticular. And see, in this one, you see him blowing in the wind. See, the cape's already up. So I got both. I got the lenticular, I got this one. If you're gonna get the collection, you might as well get both issues. And they're both 9.8s.
Money.
She looks mad as hell.
She
getting
always
stuff down and everything.
That's not cool.
She's hot though. Oh.
You let her give you a thumbs down. Or a thumb up.
All right. Well, sticking with that, this is Aquaman's and the others Futures and #1 3D lenticular cover. So here's another one. So it's somebody else's there. Aquaman disappears. There's Aquaman here running. Here's the other guy. This came out in 2014.
Cool comic guy says, "Okay, Aquaman has a hotter wife."
Yeah,
that is facts.
Well, does Nemo even have a wife?
I don't.
Because he has a thing for.
I don't think he has a wife, but I think
he's been always after Susan Storm.
I think he's the person that I remember him being liking was Emma Frost.
Really?
Yeah, they had a thing going on for a while.
All right, so Aquaman and the others Futures End #1. You saw the lenticular cover. Here's the regular cover. 9.8. Same as the other one, but lenticular. So 2 lenticular covers and 2 regular covers. I got them both, and they're all 9.8.
Damn, son.
So I don't know if these ever gonna go in value or whatever, these one shots, but I got them. All right. So we're moving up to 2016, and Aquaman came out with another title, Aquaman Rebirth, #1. That looks nice.
How are you a fan of Rebirth or?
Depends. Yeah, some of them came out nice, and I have no idea what this is. Card game, it says.
Simon's Cat.
Simon's Cat. Meow.
I don't even remember that game, so I'm not speaking.
I actually like the drawing here. That actually looks pretty cool. So I like that. I got that in my name. Oh yeah, I believe this is like volume 5 or volume 6 of Aquaman, so you could just tell how many volumes Aquaman had.
I mean, he was part of a core character of the DC universe, so.
Oh yeah, he goes way back. Stay in Aquaman Rebirth. This is the variant cover of that Rebirth. So here's the variant cover. Ryan Benjamin did the cover. All right.
So Southern Comic Geek said that's the reason why you got that one is because of the cat on the back.
Here's another one. Card game. So that's the variant cover for number 1 with the DC. There's that one. All right. So Aquaman Rebirth. Again, this time the second printing of number 1. What's the difference between this one and the other one?
Hold on. Oh, shit. The coloring on the top.
Yeah, exactly right. The second printing is the difference is, see the top there? It's blue with the green. This one's red.
Boom, boom, boom.
So second printing. Now, they usually say when they do second printings and third printings and so on, that means the first ones, they didn't make enough. So they made a second printing to make it up. So that means to me that number 1 doesn't got too many printings. So for me to have it a 9.8, and then I got the second printing in a 9.8. And same thing with that one. Get that Meow card game in the back.
Yeah, you're right, Southern Comic Geek. That was when he got his hand cut off.
Alrighty. All right, this one, it took me a while to get in a 9.8. I kept getting 9.6s. And finally, I got a 9.8. This is Just Imagine Stan Lee creating Aquaman. There's no number. Came on 2002. Back cover pinup is Adam Hughes. So there you go. So if Stan Lee imagined what Aquaman looked like, that would be it. And then the back, Adam Hughes.
Oh, shit. Nice.
All right. Took me a while to get a 9.8 in this bad boy. Kept getting 9.6s, 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 man. But finally, you know how thick this book is, too? It's not, it's one of those thick ones.
It's a nice book, though, man.
Yeah, Stan Lee ones. Those are tough. Yeah.
Just because it's a crossover, I mean, come on. You got Stan Lee on DC cover.
All right. This one you might not get because it doesn't have a Aquaman title. The reason why it's in here is because Aquaman is in the book. All right. Millennium Edition, more funds, number 73, embossed gold fold pages. The reason why it says the twin debut of Aquaman and the Green Arrow, 1973. So the reason why I have this with the Aquaman collection is because Aquaman is in this book. It says it right there with the gold foil, the twins debut, the debut of Aquaman and the Green Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is pretty awesome. This is not the original fun comic. That's the old one, but got this in 98.
Shit.
Yeah. So that's the reason why it's with the Aquaman one. It's also debuting the Green Arrow, which is pretty cool. So you got two main characters. All right.
C-Fab, what do you mean how he get his hand back?
All right. Here's another book again. It's not a Aquaman title, but again, it has something to do with Aquaman in the book. Millennium Editions, Mofa Comics 101, embossed gold cover. This one says Green Arrow, Johnny Quick, Dover and Clover, Aquaman, and Spectre. So there you go. Again, this is a 9.6. I'm trying to get a 9.8 here. I seen a 9.8 on eBay. It goes for over 100. So I don't know if maybe one day if I get my hands on that book and then sell this one, but this is a gold foil. Again, this has something to do with Aquaman also in the book. But again, also there's Green Arrow, and you can see Green Arrow and Speedy on this one. But it also says Johnny Quick, Dover, Clover, and Spectre. And in the back we got Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
Got that milk, Jackie Chan. So all these books have something to do with Aquaman. That's why I got them. You know, little history that people don't know about. And then I got this book. Again, this is not an Aquaman title book, but it has something to do with Aquaman. This is More Secret Origins Replica Edition #1. This came out in 1999. Reprint. White pages. Reprints of 80-page giant of #8. So this is the reprint copy of it. Again, this has something to do with Aquaman, and this is what it looks like.
Whoa, shit.
Nice. This is just a reprint of the original. And as you can see Aquaman and how Green Arrow was dressed up before he changed his costume. Martian Manhunter, Wonder Woman. She got the shorts on. And then you see Aquaman right there. It says Aqua Baby. What is that, Aqua Baby? It says Aqua Baby to Aquaman. So I'm guessing that's Aquaman when he was a little baby.
Well, it's their origin. I think all of their origins or a lot of them are in there.
So you got Flash, Mass Identity, Robin the Boy Wonder, the Atom, Super Baby to Superboy to Superman. All right, and the back looks like this.
Awesome.
Just imagine your two favorite superheroes in Avengers of Exciting Adventures, Superman and Batman. Just imagine standing together. And this is just a reprint, but it's still cool. And
it's a nice book, dude.
Yeah. So again, this is all affiliated with Aquaman. Again, you know, these are little books that people don't know about. And that is it.
You said that's all she wrote?
That's all she wrote on Aquaman, I believe. Yeah, that should be it. I thought I have more, but I think I do have more, but I'm not going to go. I told that two things as it is.
Hey man, it was some nice books though. So
yeah.
Nice.
Maybe it becomes key one day. I don't know. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. Well, like I said, I like Aquaman, especially over Namor. I don't know why, but
Mike has another question. He said, "How many Raw Aquaman books do you have?"
Raw. I just picked up some volume 1s from Big Will. Not too many Aquaman books left. I probably do have some still raw, but as you can see, a lot of them are great. A lot of these books are mine that I sent in. But what I do have in the same boxes as Aquaman, I do have a run of Joker series if you guys want to see it.
Yeah, Joker?
Yep, the original Joker one.
Yeah, I want to see him. Cool.
This is off-white to white pages, Two-Face appearance, Catwoman, Riddler, Penguin on the cover. This came out in 1975.
Ooh.
7.0.
Heck was selling that not long ago.
I have another copy that's raw. So I don't know if it's going to be better condition than this one. I'm trying to, upgrade. So if I get it graded and it goes higher, or if it comes back a 7.0 with white pages, then I might let this one go.
I wonder, did he sell his? I haven't checked.
But I gotta send the other one in. Well, first before I send it in, I gotta get a price. But yeah.
Nice book, dude.
That's another thing. I love these short runs. They're great to get done.
Well, because you're not, it doesn't take you forever to collect them. So
exactly. Here's another off-white to white pages. This one came out in 1975. This is number 2.
Who doesn't love some Joker?
I know, right? I mean, the book is, like I said, man, anytime you get it like in 7s, but even though it's a 6.5, it still presents very well.
Like I said, dude, it does.
Look at you at the corner.
I mean, let's be honest. That book
Yeah.
looks.
I mean, got little slightly ticks there. You know.
I mean, I wouldn't. I,
Got the
I
edge
wouldn't
there.
kick him out of bed.
Oh no. You know. And again, these my personal books,
It's a nice book, dude.
and these were not press and clean at all.
So nope. So with a pressing and clean, you probably get them at least
A
to
little
9.
bit. Yeah, you probably would have gone break read. All right. Off white to white pages again. This is the Creeper appearance. This is number 3.
I like that cover too.
Creeper.
Clown
7.5, and that's good for a black cover. For a black cover, 7.5. That's really good. Daisy BB guns.
Those are even hard to find. Period, though. So
Jokers.
yeah, the Jokers.
They got plenty of Jokers out there.
Well, not the early one.
Trying to find a decent price. You know,
Yeah.
everybody's like jacking it up, man.
Yeah, that movie did a number on the prices.
Yeah, that too. When the movie came out, yeah. All right. Here's another one. This is number 4. This one's actually white pages, Green Arrow, and Diane Lance appearance bondage cover. And this is actually a 7.5. There's Green Arrow right there.
Nice. Likey. Some bondage.
All right. And 7-Up. The race car in the bottle. I don't know what that is. That's a nice looking cover. I believe that's a stamp. Right there.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, but it says 81, but the book came out in 75, so I don't know. Maybe that's the reason why I got 75.
Maybe they were someone else was selling it not long after, and they put like a updated price stamp on it.
Well, I mean, white pages, that's better than your own. Their own off white.
Mike, the collector, said too much DC in here. Unsubscribe.
Yeah, I know. Believe it or not, most of my collection is Marvel than DC. All right, this is number 5, white pages. This is the Royal Flush Can appearance. Nice red looking cover. Is an 8.5. Number 1 up.
It's a nice cover.
Oh yeah, 8.5, man, with the bright red with the yellow. That's
That shit's popping.
nice.
That's like a atypical Joker cover, the like color scheme and some shit.
Oh yeah. Really nice. You know, imagine if some other major artist did this covers, the Joker back then, it would have been even better.
Jeff G says Lion Cat likes bondage. Hashtag anal cat.
Number 6, white pages. This is the Sherlock Holmes appearance.
Nice.
You know what's cool about it? The Clown Prince of Crime.
Yeah, dude.
Right across the cover, the Joker. Look, it's like that's like his own logo, Joker.
That face.
And in the back, the Fantastic, whatever that is.
The shag wagon.
I don't know, some type of car thing. That was number 6. And that was the 8.5 also. So 8.5, 7.5. That's good. All right. And we got number 7, Lex Luthor's appearance. White pages once again. And this one is a 9.2.
Nice.
What it says?
It
Luthor
says,
has stolen my madness, my
my
sense of
humor, and this is no joke.
There you go. Luthor threw him off the building. And then here, seeds. You get seeds, make money, and you get some prizes. When I was a kid, I did send out for those seeds.
Man, when I was a kid, I used to send in for everything, dude.
Oh yeah, the little army men. I did all that stuff.
Yeah, those are some fire books, man.
All right. Well,
Joking.
this is the Scarecrow appearance, and we went to a 9.4.
Beastly book right there.
Look at that. I love this. Look what it says. What a beautiful night for murder. Let's find a victim. And the victim, Joker, is you. Scarecrow. The guy he's walking his hyena.
And, isn't that Harley's hyena?
Maybe he bought it. I don't know. Maybe he got his own hyenas.
Maybe her.
Baseball gloves.
What's up, the boy who had 7? Welcome to the chat.
Hey, Mac. There's a 9.4, man. That's near mint right there. That's a near mint Joker book.
Yeah, dude, that's a sick book. Scarecrow. I love me some horror. What's up, Jack B? Greetings from Indiana.
All right. Let's see. All right, this is going to be the last issue because they only made 9. He only went up to 9. And this one has Catwoman appearance with Two-Face cameo in the last issue. And it was white pages. And there it is. Look at that.
Oh, shit.
And you got 2 tigers, baby.
Tiger King.
Tiger, there you go. So who's controlling the tigers? Is it Catwoman or is it the Joker?
Maybe they're co-parenting.
I don't know. It looks like they're fighting each other.
Well, that too. That's usually how co-parenting goes.
And Green Machine. You have one of these?
Dude, I had one of those.
Look at that. I had the big wheel.
I had the big wheel too, dude, but I used to wear through my big wheel wheels, dude. So.
Oh yeah, they don't last too long when you're skidding and running all over the place.
Yeah, dude. I
got a 9.2. I got a 9.2, so I got a minus. And that is the Joker. That's the 9 issues, and I got all 9. So I do have some other number 1s that are not graded yet. So hopefully, if I get them pressed out and I get a bump grade, or if it's the same grade as the other one, and if I get white pages, then I'll get rid of the other one.
What's up, Zach B? Welcome to the chat. What's up?
Yeah, I've been showing books
Mr.
like
Unknown Comic Guy. Welcome to the chat. What's up, Who Dat Comics and Movies, my boy?
At least if I take them out of the box and I got them box right here, they're easy to put back. I just have to shove them in the shelf. But the other one, the signed books, I gotta put them in all different boxes. That's gonna be fun to find where I got them. And that's the Joker series.
Dude, awesome. Hey, congrats on your fundraiser, man.
Yeah, that was great.
The boy you at 7s. Congratulations, man. It's amazing. Shout out to everybody who supported and donated, man. Especially in this difficult time we're all going through right now.
Have you ever seen this? It's a 2-book set. I don't know where the other one is. It's somewhere over there. But you ever read this one?
No, I have not.
Batman Dark Knight of the Round Table.
So I'm guessing he has Excalibur?
He's back in medieval times, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he's got armor and everything. It's a 2-book set. This is number 1. Number 2's got to be somewhere over there. I got 9.8.
See, I think where they be missing out on one-shots, dude, or one-shots are like perfect for fucking making movies with.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to worry about it being in like some broader.
I gotta find out where the other one is, though. I got this one. I know I have it somewhere over there. Yeah, and that is it. I gotta put away those books. Oh my goodness, that was a lot going on, Matt. Jigsaw Bill says still pulling out slabs. Well, you guys asked for it. You know, you want me to pull some stuff, and stuff that I just pulled out was in the same box as the Aquaman, so they were already right there.
Batman goes medieval on everybody.
That's right. That is absolutely correct.
All right, Jack B. Thanks for dropping in, man. We'll catch you later, brother.
Thank you very much. Wow. I went 2 hours. Wow, for 20 top 25 slabs. So again, guys, watch the video and a rewind, please. I did my top 25 signed books. What I want you guys to do is give me your top 5 out of the 25 that you've seen, and just leave it in the chat. And I want to see what top 5 out of the 25 books that I've shown will be the top 5 that majority of people pick. So, yeah. So when it ends, just type in. If you guys didn't see the 25 sign books, just watch the rewind, and please put your votes in. I would like to get you guys' opinions, because I'm wondering if you guys ain't like what you saw. Let me know. Maybe do you remember this is only the top signed 25 slabs, not my regular slabs, and it's not my raw books. This is just my signed slab books. Jake says, I know you got more. Yeah, you got more. Yeah, I got more slabs, but no sign books. And I got raw books. And I believe there is some sign books that are not slabs. Yes. Not not biggies, but so. Wow.
They don't all gotta be bangers.
No, they don't have to be bangers. No, they do not. Part of my collector says the sign books. The sign books are staying in my PC. They're staying in my PC. They're not going anywhere.
We appreciate you breaking them out, man, taking the time and energy it takes to go through them. So.
The 25 slabs that I got to put back is going to kill me because they're in all different boxes. But they're pretty much in different groups. They're pretty much sectionalized, just trying out. Because they're not, my boxes are not labeled, so I don't know where they go. So I try to do it in some type of order. But, it is what it is. So I thank everybody for coming down. Metaphorical, man, thank you for hanging out with me, man. I hope you enjoyed yourself seeing some of the stuff that I had there. A little
man.
taste.
Awesome thing, man. Thank you for having me on, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad to be back and stuff. So
thank you. So like I said, I'm probably gonna do another top 25 slab, not signed, and probably another 25 raw, if I ever get the chance. And tomorrow I'm probably doing an unboxing. I got some stuff that came in today. There should be some more stuff coming tomorrow. And that's about it, man. Do you got anything going on that you want to tell everybody while I got you on?
Yeah, later I'm gonna be streaming some Magic, man. I'm still working on my schedule because some stuff that's going on behind the scenes, but hopefully that gets cleared up soon so I can return back to doing my midnight markets and stuff. But other than that, I'm working with Chad on coming out with some kind of comic fantasy show, and me and JB are still in discussions to bring back comic content creators club thing, whatever. So we'll be doing that. I'm probably going to be doing with that. I'm going to be doing a more like loose format show where we'll probably be just doing a Q&A where before we were doing more like a presentation. So I want to make it a little bit less formal. So
okay.
Be on the lookout for that stuff, man.
All right. So once again, guys, this was an open invite. Anybody could have came on. I know everybody came in late.
If you haven't already, please smash that like button and sub up
DLC. Came up and say, hey, what's going on? Catching the end. If I do an unboxing tomorrow, again, open invite. Anybody who's not doing anything, you're welcome to hang out to see what stuff comes in, because I forget what comes in because I got things coming from all over the place. I got people holding books for me now, because I'm trying to save on shipping. So there's books that I've won a long time ago, and they just piling them up, until they get ready to send it to me when I get a certain amount. So
yeah, me too, man. I got quite a few piles out there in the ether.
That takes time because when I unpack these books, then I gotta put them in my CLZ, and then I gotta rebag them, and then I gotta find out where they go. It's a lot of work to keep pulling the boxes back out. And it's like constant because books keep coming in, and then I gotta go try to find time to dig out books to sell. And it's that's why you see me. I hardly have a time to sell. I can only find whatever I can grab. There's some stuff, but if you guys didn't see earlier when I did my other show, there was a pop, Scarlet Witch, which I will be selling. That pop on an auction. I don't know what I did with it. It's supposed to be around there somewhere. Probably it's somewhere around here. Oh, it's back there somewhere. Yeah, I have an extra pop that I thought I didn't have, but I did have, so I'm putting that up. So that pop's gonna go for auction if you guys didn't see. And that's it, man. Guys, again, just for when the show's over, give me your top 5 of the signed books. The CG.
Yes.
not the other ones, not the Aquaman, not the other one, just the top 5 signed books that I had. And I want to get your input on which top 5s that you liked. All right, because I gave my top 5 out of the 25 in the video.
Yes. What is your top 5, people?
Yes, I want to know what
in the comments below.
Of if you like the books, the 25, please let me know. Again, you know, I don't know what people are expecting. You know, I hope you liked it.
Hey, that's part of the why people tune in, man. Is the surprise of just seeing what's gonna come out the box, man. Yeah. So
you probably like the raw books and the other greatest not signed books probably a little bit more, because you know those, you know, I probably have a little more those types that you probably like, you know, but these were the signed ones. So 220. All right, so I thank everybody.
Yeah, man, appreciate everybody for coming out, man. It's been an awesome show and can't wait to see you guys next time. You know what it is. Yes. Thank you very much. I see you guys next round. So peace, and everybody be careful out there, all right? Yes, please.
Later.
Peace.
And we're going